Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the main thing of the Main Thang podcast. Brought to you by me and yours truly, the mic with the pipe, the man with the plan. Coming to you live from the 215. We love it. We love it. And we're talking Phillies talk today. Now, with the Phillies, we got a pretty made with a good lineup. From what we know, Trey Turner is probably going to lead off. Might bother Kyle Schwarber a little bit, but that's fine. What are you going to do? Pitching's definitely improved. Want to give a little insight on Craig Kimbrell. I'm a little skeptical on it, but also proud of it. I just feels like a Jake Arrieta move. Like it just feels like, damn, we're getting a guy who's like a little bit older, probably like a little washed, in a sense. But I think he's gonna prove me wrong. If I was a betting man, which I am, he's probably gonna prove us wrong. Well, me at least. I don't know how everybody else feels. How do you feel about the Craig Kimbrell accusation? Any of the other accusations that are acquisitions? Man, the beer's flowing tonight. The beer is flowing tonight, and that's good. That's good. Gets it all out there. Gets it all out in the world. But also the Phillies traded away. Not obviously of such recently, but Matt Vierling and Nick Maton, which I both think are, decent players. They can play in the major leagues. Can they play in the playoffs of a major league game? Are they a guy you're gonna look to in the playoffs? Not really. Not really. It's not a. They're not two pieces that you could be like, damn, I can look to these guys to be making a play in the major leagues in the playoffs. No. Playoffs, totally different thing. But, get Gregory Soto out of the deal. That's the main piece from what I've been hearing. Anyone can educate me on this guy. From what I'm hearing, he's good. He's pretty good. He's got some good stuff. It's always good to hear. I'm ecstatic. I'm hyped for this year in baseball. I think they're going to be a very well-rounded team. I think our bullpen is definitely going to hold up better. Also, I want to take a quick minute to shout out some people on the last video. My first video, actually. Breakout seasons. We're talking about Phillies. So, my boy Mike, he wanted to shout out to Brandon Marsh, which I've always been a fan of Brandon Marsh. I played as them in MLB The Show a lot, the Angels, and that's where I get my knowledge from, essentially. So help me out here. Lend me a hand. Lend me a helping hand. But I always thought he was a decent player. Good. Maybe doesn't break that cusp of being like an amazing player. He does very great in the outfield. It's probably like not many players can do what he can do in the outfield. Like the ones that you like all look at, like the guys that hit really great. There's this fascination with getting like a Giancarlo Stanton out there in the outfield, and I'm just like, might as well make him a DH. Like, why is he in the outfield? I don't see the fascination around Giancarlo Stanton. I just don't. Anybody who wants to roast me in the comments, go ahead, roast me in the comments. I'm not a big Giancarlo Stanton fan. Just not. Just not. Never will be. Love his hitting ability, but no. I'll take Brandon Marsh's defensive ability over Giancarlo Stanton any day. Any day. That's probably rough. That's gonna get me bad, but that's just how I feel as a Philadelphia sports fan. And just the Trey Turner acquisition. I keep doing that. Acquisition. We acquired Trey Turner. Yes, everyone knows that. And I think he's the best shortstop in baseball. Shout out James Cigarette, but he's the best shortstop in baseball. And you guys went out and got him. And I already have a bold prediction for this season. Anyone else? Bold predictions. Down in the comments. You know where to leave them. Leave them right there. My bold prediction is that Gene Segura is gonna... Wow. Fucked that one up real good. But that's good. It's a learning process. Learning curve. Gene Segura is going to have an okay year, I guess. But that's not my bold prediction. My bold prediction would probably be Trey Turner is going to have a 40 steal season. I said initially 30, but I'm going to blow it out the doors and say 40 because he's had 40 2 times in his career, and he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. He's going to go 40 plus. Right now, 40 stolen bases he's going to have. +40 stolen bases. That's my bold prediction. Any of your bold predictions? Obviously, you know where to leave them. You know where to put them. Besides that, like, I just think this Phillies team is okay. Like, they're good. I know, like, what I said is, like, kind of hyping them up, but, like, this is a tough division, man. This is a tough division to win in with, like, the Mets spending so much and the Braves being the Braves. Like, they know how to make their moves. They know how to make moves. But we got the hitting to back it up. I mean, but they all got amazing pitchers. Amazing. And our pitchers were good. They were good. Because they got into the World Series. They got to be good, at least, right? But let's not kid ourselves that the hitting really got us there. It's what made up that 7-1 that we had in the World Series. It's just that. And I don't know. I guess I can't, like, as I did in the first video, I can't hate on, like, Kevin Long because it, like, basically he got us there, like, with, like, coaching and hitting, but, like, came up short in some of those games against, you know, those pitchers just killing us. Though us Philly fans, we wanna say the pitcher had things on his hands, and his exit velocity was off the charts. He was cheating. Oh, the sod father. The field was all fucked up. It's just like we have to just come to a point where we just accept it for what it is. A loss is a loss is a loss. You need to overcome those things. You just need to overcome a pitcher looking like he's doing something out of the ordinary or maybe possibly cheating, you got to overcome them. You just do. You gotta be better. Now I'm not saying like lay down and take the beating like a fucking little boy, but us fans have to just accept like we lost. It's over. It's move on. We're on to the next year. Next year we're gonna make somebody look silly. Cause hungry dogs, they don't run fast. They run faster than any other fucking dog out there. And that's what we're going to do as Philly fans. We're going to be starving for this shit, man. We'll be starving. But, sorry, a little off topic. Back to the Phillies. I think they're going to have a good year. If I was going to say anyone was going to have a down year as a Philly, it would probably be JT. That's just my personal opinion. He had a rough start to like the beginning of last year, and I think we're gonna see the same thing. That's just obviously my opinion. Anyone can say who you guys think is gonna be a letdown this year. Right in the comments. That's what they're for. But yeah, I think JT is gonna do it. I don't know why. Like if there's one guy, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if he like still establishes himself as like the greatest catcher in baseball. Like I don't doubt his ability in catching. I'm talking about like his hitting. I think maybe he'll like keep up his like stolen bases. Like he's gonna catch guys. He's gonna get good on that. But I just don't think his hitting is gonna stay up to par with what we all expect from him. That's just me. There's another guy that I just hope he doesn't. I'm not going to say his name. Just not going to say his name. Because I want him to have a breakout year. Leave a comment down below who you think I'm talking about. But there won't be a winner for no prize, but you might get a shout out if you're the first one. You might get a shout out. Might get an official shout out, full name, everything. If you're my friend, at least you'll get a full shout out. Be like, yo, he's gonna be on the show or whatever soon. So don't worry about it, because anyone who's watching this is probably gonna be on the show. Because I'm definitely open to other people doing this with me. Especially talking Phillies. I'm not a big Phillies like guy. I don't know too much about the Phillies. Getting talked to by another person about the Phillies for like what I want to make these videos to be, an hour probably. Obviously not now. Doing this by myself. Get back to the Phillies real quick because I want to get off track on my plans for the future. But my plans for the future are pretty big. For this. I know the videos aren't that great. They're going to come better, but we're going to power on. Just like everybody in Philadelphia sports needs to be doing. Especially with the Phils. Man, the Phils are going to... They're going to be good. I mean, you guys we got the best shortstop in baseball, man. Like, more people need to be hyped about that. Like, it's hard to get like the best shortstop in baseball. Like, you got fucking like and we're not dealing with the Padres situation. The Padres, obviously, their roster is stacked. The roster is fucking. This is us. This is them. No offense to like us Philly fans. Which it's just being real. This is real. Like, this is the Padres. This is us. Because fuck the Mets. Fuck the Braves. I don't care about them. I'm looking at the best of the best. And I know we just made it to the World Series and we just signed the greatest. No, I'm not going to say greatest. We just signed the best shortstop in baseball right now. At this very moment. Mashing home runs, breaking motherfuckers' cars. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. We got to level ourselves to the Padres. But the thing with the Padres, they got this little issue, you know. Seemed like Manny Machado said he already wants to opt out. Now we can speculate on that all we want. I won't speculate it on. I'll tell you straight up why he wants out. I'll tell you right now why he wants out. Manny Machado wants out because he wants to be the fucking main guy. He wants the big dog. He wants big dog on campus. He's always wanted it. He's always wanted it. He's the fucking Kyrie Irving. I mean, he's not as eccentric and crazy as Kyrie, but he's how initially when Kyrie left the Cavs, that's what he is. That's what he is. He's like, I can do it without LeBron. And Manny Machado is the Kyrie Irving. He thinks he can just do it without this talent around him. And he's like, I could do this by myself. Or he's probably just a bag chaser. Which I can respect a bag chaser, but I don't know. I think he's more of like just insane. Like, why would you leave? Like, you're probably gonna win a chip. Unless if this all crumbles on you. Welcome back. We're live from the 215. And I just... Fuck Manny Machado, but... that's the first thing I want to say. And this Phillies roster is gonna be stacked. Gonna be stacked. If there was anything that I thought that the Phillies wouldn't be good at, it's probably still the bullpen, man. Like I said, I'm not trusting Craig Kimbrell. I'm just like, Connor Brogdon, another guy who I think was good in the playoffs. Nick Nelson, good in the playoffs, I guess, or whatever the fuck everyone wants to say. I just think Rob has to handle this team better than he did last year, which is a tough task because we got to the World Series. But in that big shining moment, he definitely made some bad decisions with putting Alvarado in at that one spot. You just could have had, I believe it was either Wheeler or Nola, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was Wheeler. Could have had Wheeler still rolling, and it just fucked it. But what are you going to do? Besides that, our bat should have came to play. Like, Bryce is going to be out for a while, so just hoping Trey can kind of replace that. I mean, I'm not asking him to mash balls. I'm just asking him to fucking get on base. Because assuming Schwarber's going to either be in the 2 or the 4, there's going to be a fucking mashed ball 2-run homer. We're up 2-0. First inning. If he gets on base right away, then I don't care if it's Reese, strikeout, fucking JT, strikeout, or whoever would be in that 3-hole. Probably JT. I just see Schwarbs mashing it in the 4. Which apparently he's just not comfortable with. He likes leading the game off, but Hey man, sometimes you gotta get more than just a solo shot. But that's all I have to say on the matter. Help educate me a little bit more on the Phillies. Definitely give me some insight on Gregory Soto. I don't know too much about the kid. What else? Also think Andrew Painter's gonna be a fucking killer, killer, lights out killer. Andrew Painter. Andrew Painter's definitely gonna be a lights out killer, no doubt, in my goddamn mind. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think, how you're feeling about this upcoming Philly season. Maybe your bold prediction on a breakout player for the Phillies. Obviously, we love to hear breakout players. I know I'm giving like a lot of information out, but talk the talk, man. Say who you think. Say who you think's gonna be a down year. Me personally, JT. Just leave a comment down below on how you're feeling about the Phillies. Maybe any other thing you think I should have added. Thank you. Have a great night and keep the main thing live from the 215. Bang bang. Motherfucking Bird Gang, baby. Philadelphia, we up.